Must go on.
We got Mark McLean on the line. Drummer, musician, whatever. You do so much, man. What's going on?
Not much. How you doing?
What's happening?
Welcome, Mark.
What up? Nice to be here. Pleasure.
He's a pianist. He's a composer, a lyricist, and a studio musician. He's 1,000 hats.
Just do it all. Huh?
Yes.
Try to keep busy.
I think you should. I think you should come direct Candace, Mark.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, come direct me. I can play a few instruments now. Hey, this guy's a genius with this music stuff.
Wow. Oh, thank you. Well, it'd be a pleasure.
Absolutely. He's worked with greats. My name should be in there, too. Gladys Knight, Joe Sample, Billy Joel, Dionne Warwick, and me.
Oh, that's
Mark McLean and Candace Jones.
I like it.
I love it.
Now, Mark, Billy Joel a giant, so I know if you work with Billy Joel, man, you are the man.
Oh, thank you. It was a pleasure to work with him. He's a wonderful human being.
Wow.
He sell out in 20 minutes wherever he is.
He sure do, man. Yeah.
It don't matter what city it is.
So you're like Jack on the Beanstalk.
Oh, man, things have been going well. I'm very appreciative of that. Very grateful.
Absolutely.
Well, yeah.
So, Mark, how did you get... Go ahead, Big Mo.
No, I was just going to ask the same thing.
How did you get started in the music business, man?
Oh, gosh. Okay, well... This goes back to when I was 8 years old. I started taking piano lessons. I saw a little girl playing piano on TV, and I begged my parents for piano lessons, and they were kind enough to let me do that. And I think by the age of 13, I saw, I went to school, public school, or junior high school, I should say, and we had to choose a band instrument. So I chose percussion because I thought it was really cool seeing all these guys play like timpani and then the bells, and they play snare drum. And then the drum set, so I kind of fell in love with the drums right around that age.
Okay. So you basically started when you was a little kid. You knew what you wanted to do as soon as you saw a girl playing the piano.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right. And the music was in you. It lived in you.
Oh, yeah. Lots of influences, too. My older brother, Lester, he was really into music. And my father... had a really huge record collection in the basement, everywhere from the Mighty Sparrow to Whitney Houston to Stevie Wonder. So a lot of music in the house at a very young age.
Wow, yeah. What about the Osleys?
Oh, well, hey, he had it all.
That's what I'm talking about.
You're listening to Mark McLean on the Midnight Hour radio show.
Just say this, that he is endorsed by Zildjian, and I'm not like the biggest musical person, but I, like you, I played the timpani in the percussion section during school and all of that, but Zildjian are the best cymbals out there. I'm sorry, I'm just going to say it. He's endorsed by Regal Tip, and they make the mallets and the different brushes for the xylophones and the timpanis and all that, and Remo drum heads, okay? Nobody else that we've talked to has all of these endorsements, okay? This guy's like the Michael Jordan of music.
Wow.
And I'm just going to say it right now.
Well, Candace, I know.
My goodness.
I told you, Mark, you got her sweating over here.
I'm telling you.
Her hair falling apart.
Yes, it is. Because we're going to have a symphony next. Just watch.
Drum tips, and I don't know. I'm a music producer. I don't know none of that stuff.
This guy, I'm telling you, he knows everything about music.
Endorsement, Regal.
And everything.
That's good money.
Lord. Mark, what's going on, man? You do this to all the women?
Oh, man, you know what? I'm not trying to do it, man. If it happens, it happens,
That sounds like pregnancy, man.
Oh, no.
That's what it sounds like, man. It happens.
Yeah, I can't help it.
I wasn't trying.
Tom.
Oh.
Tom.
Yeah,
Great guy, Tom. Hey, Tom.
Big Tom.
Yeah, Tom is the man. He been doing this thing for 20-something years in Hollywood.
Is that right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
Very, very supportive. Very supportive. Very thankful to have him in my corner.
Right.
Well, that's good money.
So, Mark, when did you get your first big break?
I think my first big break was actually when I'm actually originally from Toronto, Canada. So my first big break came in, I think, my third year of school. I did a couple shows with the Oscar Peterson Trio. And Oscar is just, he's no longer with us, but he's probably the greatest pianist in the world.
Yeah, I remember that name.
You know, we had a friend of his that helped kick off the radio show about 40-some weeks ago, named George Duke.
Yeah.
God rest his soul, too.
Oh, wow. Yes.
Hey, Mike. Mike. I called you Mike. Mark. I'm sorry. I call you Mike. You know, most musicians name Mike. Michael, Mike Myers. But hey, check it out. You know, when George Duke passed, I gave him a nickname, and actually I wanted to give him that name before he passed, which we didn't know he was sick anyway. And I call him the Body because he was the body of music.
Oh, wow.
You understand what I'm saying? So I thought that fit him, but it was a shame that it was after, you know, that he crossed over that I got him.
Oscar Peterson, his mentor, George Duke, all them cats, they did music together back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Absolutely. They also call Mark McLean the drum whisperer.
Is that right?
man.
Yes, he lays it down on the drum, and not just all of them.
Hold on. I gotta say this, Candace. How would you even know something like that?
I'm knowledgeable. What do you mean?
Mark,
Homework.
how would she even know that you're the drum with like the
I
dog
played
whisperer?
instruments. When you play instruments, you know names, like zillion symbols. Like you just know
We didn't
names.
even know you play instruments.
Well, I didn't share that with you, but I am cultured in many ways. Thank
Very
you.
cultured.
You see this,
Apparently,
Mark?
you
You
know
see
what I
this,
mean?
Mark? She disclosed.
I don't even know if Mark knew that.
You got her. You got her disclosing information we didn't even know, Mark.
The drum whisperer.
Wow, that's good though, man.
He said it Morse code last night, and I wrote it down.
That's good. That's
very
good.
well. Wow, you've really done your homework. That's amazing.
That is.
Absolutely. Well, I know that
That's
you
rare.
are great. Again, I mean, we're dealing with the greatest, Patty Austin. Come on, y'all. Patty Austin, Wynton
Patty
Marsalis.
Austin.
Come on.
Yes.
He worked with some other big names, too.
George Michael.
Right.
Yeah, that was
No, you ain't working with Jordan Michael.
What?
Oh, yeah, George. 2 years with George,
man.
2011 and 2012.
Wow.
We did a record, actually, as well.
Speaking of records, Mark, let's listen to a little bit of your record.
Okay.
Because we definitely want to get that in during this interview. So you got a track called Shining Star Be Mine featuring Wade O'Brown, and we'll get right back to you right after a few minutes of your record. Mark McLean on the Midnight Hour Radio Show.
What's in store for today? What will come my way? I will play the game with the stars. While lying in bed, you were too far up. And falling asleep, thought that you were stuck. When I woke up today, it was just my luck. You got away. Well, if I had you, you would light my world, and I'd be with you all the time. So I think of you more each day, shining star behind. No more being blue, 'cause my day ends with you. Best friends through and through, little star. I can't wait for the day that you're in my hand, and your every wish will be my command. We will race to the sun and the moon, but not today. Now if I had you, you would light my world, and I'd be with you all the time. So I think of you more each day, shining star behind.
Man.
Oh, yeah. Mark, what's happening? What inspired that song with Wade O'Brown?
Oh, cool. Well, that's actually a story about me when I was little, actually. The tune is about, like, a young kid, young child who, fascinated with stars. I was always into stars, and for some reason I always thought I'd catch one day, not realizing,
Well, you know what? You
Reality.
speaking of stars, they having a big a Comet SP-107 is first time it's finna circle the Earth. It's finna circle the Earth tonight.
Really? Okay, I didn't know that.
Okay, now I'm scared. Right.
Officially.
They say when it circles, it's gonna be 1,000 meteors an hour.
What?
Well, I don't know how many hours.
Oh.
They didn't really get off into it, but it's the first time that particular comet is passing the Earth.
Oh, fascinating. That's great.
He said fascinating.
Yeah, I hope it doesn't hit us or anything. Like, you know,
That's what we sit over here worried about. You know,
So I mean, are you in Canada right now or L.A.?
Oh, I'm in New York City right now.
Oh, okay.
He works out in New York.
Well, you right near the water, so you still
Yeah.
should be able to see it. Sometime.
Ain't no book clubs he can go to all night long. Just bounce from one club
Or
to
he
the
could
other.
just watch the comet pass the Earth.
Yeah, no, for sure.
No, I'd rather for him to go ahead and play the music, man. You know, I like him better doing that.
Well, as an artist, that might inspire him to write another song.
Will that inspire you, Mark McLean, to write another song?
I think so. Hey, you know, inspiration comes from everywhere.
Is that right? Well, what type of song, you know, on the average, would you write? Something anywhere around in that? Watching the comet.
Boy, what would I? Wow, man, you put me on the spot here. What type of song would I write?
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, give us an idea. It don't have to be an exact, but give us some kind of idea what you would probably write. Watching.
Oh, wow. Well, you know, that's kind of a fun game. It's a fun exercise to do. Yeah, if you think of a comment, you just kind of, I don't know, maybe making some sort of wish or something like that. You know, I know songs about wishing on a star have been written, but maybe some sort of take on that, or maybe seeing it with someone that you love or someone that's, you know, really close to you and, you know, sharing a moment. Maybe you can recall the last time you saw a shooting star, you know. There's so many things.
So I think he answered your question, Big Man.
No, he did. He did.
In three ways.
Because if I was looking at a comet and I was a songwriter,
he is the drum whisperer.
It ain't gonna be nothing
the
you
drum
gonna dance to.
whisperer, exactly.
And so he just proved
You can't
he's the
catch
drum,
him off guard.
You just proved you're the drum whisperer, Mark. Yeah, you just proved it. Candace, you're right. I have to agree with you.
He's a music writer, whisperer too. He's
right.
Because I wouldn't be writing nothing that you can dance to.
Oh, really? What would you write? I'm curious.
Anything that make you cry, because we're going to get hit.
We ain't got time. We ain't got time to go into his mind. Trust me, we can't go into his mind.
I'll write something like, we finna get killed.
No, that's...
No, I'm just teasing, man.
Mark, you know what?
That's terrible.
We got about 3 minutes left. I want to ask you real quick. I want to ask you, what would you like to say to 35 countries around the world listening to you, over 30 million people, over 55,000 people in Cleveland alone, Cleveland, Ohio? What would you like to say to the people that's listening to you all over the world?
Wow. Well, first of all, hello. Nice to see you. Nice to know that you're out there, I should say. And thank you for supporting this. This program is amazing. So, thank you for supporting it. And I hope you're fans of live music. Please support live music and get out and check it out.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up.
Well, you know, Big Mo, we gonna induct you into the Midnight Hour Hall of Fame, Mark. This started with none other than Marilyn McCool and Billy Davis Jr. We God rest George Duke, so we didn't induct him, but he was already a legend, so we didn't think we had to. But so was Marilyn McCool and Billy Davis Jr. But we want to induct Mark McLean into the Midnight Hour Radio Show, and I'm gonna let Big Mo, since you prove to him that you're a true drum whisperer, and don't bore him with those crazy thoughts, Big Mo.
Oh, he ain't gonna get bored. Trust me, he won't get bored.
So we're gonna induct you, featuring Big Mo.
All right, Mark McLean.
Yes.
All right, you ready? Okay, listen, you got 30 seconds. 30 seconds to do what you want to do on this show right now, and that means you can sing, dance, clap, rap, holler, scream, I don't care. Whatever you want to do. I mean, just talk to the people if you want to. But you got 30 seconds to do that in, and then I'll tell you the prize that you will win once you induct it into the Hall of Fame of the Midnight Hour Radio Show.
Yeah.
Mark McLean, induction into the Midnight Hour Radio Show, Hall of Fame.
Hey, All right. Well, thank you so much. Once again, it's a pleasure to be here. And I guess I should let everybody know that the new record is coming out on Tuesday, May 27th on iTunes, and it's called Feel All Right. And hope you will give it a chance, give it a listen, and enjoy it. And once again, it's a pleasure to be here. And please continue to support this show and live music. Thank you very much.
All right. Good job. Now, Mark, let me tell you what you won. You won a key to the Midnight Hour radio show on any given Saturday night between 10 p.m. and 12 midnight to come in and host with us, whether it's coming in live or calling on the phone. And you can come in and we'll host you right away on the show. All right? Any
That's
given time.
Fantastic.
Yes, sir. Absolutely, absolutely. So
make sure we sit you right next to Candace Jones.
That's right.
Mark, she might need some help from you. If you just go whisper, blow on her ear.
We're doing a symphony. It's already in the making. Y'all just see the symphony, and you'll catch me in there playing an instrument, okay?
Is that right?
Yes.
Wow. I like to see that.
Right. We want to thank you, Mark. Until next time, we want to invite you back to the Midnight Hour radio show. Musician extraordinaire, drum whisperer, Mark McLean on the Midnight Hour radio show.
Mark!
Hey, thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for the
Thank you.
experience.
Yes, sir. It's big time, Mark. That's what's happening.
That was love. I mean, how you still, y'all both got kind of weird with Mark there.
Creepy, unsubbish, not me.
Man, did you hear that? We got kind of weird.
Was I creepy?
That was you.
I don't know how to take that. I really don't.
That was fun. That was a lot of fun.
I don't know, Mark. But, Mark, it was a beautiful thing to have you on here, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, thank
Yes,
you.
sir.
Pleasure.
You have a wonderful evening, and everybody check out his album that is coming out this Tuesday.